11.1.2 is titled, How Can I Rewrite It? Covers pages 9 and 10, and the subtitle is Multiplying and Dividing Rational Expressions. So the learning target or the objective for today is to use prior knowledge and factoring methods to simplify by multiplying and dividing rational expression. So question number 14 says, review your work from yesterday by rewriting the rational expressions below in simpler form. What values of x must be excluded? All right, so for the first problem right here, the first thing you need to do is you need to factor both the numerator and the denominator. It's going to look like this. The numerator is going to factor to 3x minus 1 times the quantity x plus 4. And the denominator is going to factor to 2x plus 3 times the quantity x plus 4. So you can use our factoring methods that we've learned so far. That's going to cancel the x plus 4 and the x plus 4 because they're factors. They are allowed to cancel, leaving us with just the 3x minus 1 over the 2x plus 3. Then it also asked us to give the excluded values. Okay? So the easy excluded value is this one, right? What's going to make this 0? You plug in a -4 there, right? Whenever you don't have a leading coefficient, those are the easy ones, right? If you do have a leading coefficient, you're going to end up with a fraction. So subtract 3 from both sides, and then divide both sides by 2, and that gives you an excluded value of -3/2. Any questions so far? We're good? Okay, good, because that's what we've learned so far. Then the question goes on to say, how can you use technology to check your results? Use graphs or tables to verify that the expression is equivalent to the original expression. Explain your process and describe your results to your team. Okay? So what you'll want to do is you'll want to log into Desmos Graphing Calculator, which I can show you how to do in a minute, but I just printed it off of Desmos. So basically, your graph is going to look like this. You're going to have a vertical asymptote. Now, when you guys type it in to Desmos, it needs to look like this. Some of you have been typing things in weird. If you're having trouble typing things into Desmos, let me know. There are tricks I can teach you to get it in there correctly. Okay? So you want to type it in like that. Excluded values are going to be where the denominator is equal to 0. So you set each of the factors equal to 0. We already did that. This is just showing us a vertical asymptote at -3/2. Notice -3/2, whoop, that disappeared, was one of our excluded values. The -4 is the one that canceled. So when you go to graph it, it looks like this. You can fill in the values from just taking the pointer in Desmos Graphing Calculator and hovering over the different points to help fill in your t-chart. Number 15, which is where we start getting into our multiplying and dividing. So they start with super easy problems that don't even involve algebraic expressions. So A right here is just numeric multiplying. So if you can reduce first, you definitely want to reduce first. You can reduce vertically this way or this way. You can also reduce diagonally, which is on this problem what I did. The 3 and 9 can reduce to 1 and 3. The 2 and the 14 can reduce to 1 and 7. That's as far as it can be reduced. So 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 7 is 7. So the answer is 3/7. That should be like 4th grade math for you, right? Okay. Question B is essentially the same problem, but division. So we're going to use invert multiply rule. Leave the first fraction alone. Just rewrite it as 3/5. Change division to multiplication, and then take the reciprocal of the second fraction. Reciprocal is fancy for what? Just flip it. Yep. Take it and flip it. So we flip the 12 over 25 to 25 over 12, and then we see if we can reduce 3 and 12 reduced to 1 and 4, 5 and 25 reduced to 1 and 5. Then you just multiply straight across. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 4 is 4. So our final answer is 5/4. Okay? Again, those first two on, or A and B on 15 should be like your easy problems at this point. Okay? It's just getting you warmed up for question number 16, where now we're going to involve some algebra, some variables in there. So use your understanding of multiplying and dividing fractions to rewrite each expression below. State and values of the variables that need to be excluded. Oh, okay. All right, so for part A, we're going to multiply. I can see that the x minus 5 and the x minus 5 can cancel, leaving us with just 4x plus 3 over x plus 3. And then I stated the excluded values of 5 and negative 3. And then part B, we're going to use the invert and multiply rule. So the first fraction stays the same. We change to multiplication. And then we invert or flip the second fraction, see if anything can cancel, which the 9x minus 1 and the 9x minus 1 can, leaving us with x plus 2 over 2x plus 1. And then both of our excluded values are fractions. For this one right here, you add 1 and divide by 9. That's where the 1/9 comes from. For this one right here, you subtract 1, divide by 2. That's where the negative 1/2 comes from. You guys are going to do C, D, E, F in your groups of 4. So these two are multiplying. These two are dividing. They also want you to state the excluded values for each of them. And then for question 17, another multiply and divide. And then down at the bottom is your learning log. Write down that I want 3 sentences. Try and do that as a group. And, maybe within your group of 4, each of you come up with a sentence and have 4 sentences.